And here we are. Welcome to the Fred and Jerry Project here on this Sunday at noon. Live from y'all. Hey, and today's topic we
200.
yeah, I mean, go subscribe to the platform today, and also follow and follow and subscribe to our other social media platforms for the Fred and Jerry Project. Be on the way; those pages will be up and running. And again, continue viewing our content, and we're about to go ahead and drop the show for the day.
Yes, for today. For today, we are talking about three topics: anime, wrestling, and battle rap.
Casual conversations, y'all know.
Conversation you already know. And the topic of battle rap today is New Jersey Twerk versus Loaded Lux. My guy, how you feel about that battle?
Sad part is, I think pre going into the battle, I was going to go ahead and tell you Lux. And sadly to say, even probably F, because I only watched barely of the first. I watched thing like the first and second. I think I watched the first and second rounds for both participants and for both rappers. And literally, I literally tell you that I think I didn't really have no other opinion other than the side I thought like Twerk was going to lose, and that's how I honestly thought.
Damn.
That's it.
Look, I watched all three rounds since you gave Lux the first and the second. I
I
gave
was going to
Lux
give him. I told you I pre-battle I was going to give him the battle more so.
I gave him the first and the third.
Yeah, versus the
Um,
third. Okay.
the second
Okay.
round, it was kind of too. It was kind of too short for me. I don't know what it was, but it was too short for me. Like his.
Got you.
I think that was the second round on his bar. The haymaker of that round to me was what do you say? When the cream made it, you got cream made it. That was it for me. That was the only
Yeah.
thing he had in that round. His first round, he had a lot going on, jokes, all that extra shit. He had a lot going on. I was this close to
Mm.
getting Twerk the first round. I was
Good
this close to
word.
the first round. Yeah, yeah. I had to rewatch it. I had
Yo.
to rewatch it because I was this close to giving Twerk the first round. But then when I rewatched, I feel like Lux edged it because it was the part he should have started off with imitating Lux. I think he should have started off with the imitation of Lux and then go into
Mm.
bar after bar after bar. But because he imitated Lux in the middle, it killed everything. Like you had everything in your first round. You had the crown, you had everything in your first round. But once you did the imitation and the mic started fucking up and shit like that, it just
It
killed
was
it.
over with.
Yeah, it killed it. It killed tried to get it back and it wasn't working right. It killed it. It killed everything. And you was on fire. But you should have did that imitation the first round. Cause the way you was going with it, you know how lost niggas got those gum bars and that's a lost nigga bar deluxe. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did his first round backwards. That's all I'm saying. He ain't do it in the right order. I
I
gave
feel
I gave Twerk the second. I don't know why. I really felt like Lux second was kind of short,
mm.
and I understood everything. Uh yeah, yeah. And then the third round, I felt like Twerk just gave up. I feel like Twerk just gave up in the third.
You got bullied.
Yeah, I feel like he just gave up in the third. He was still going down. It was still a solid round. Like he ain't choking nothing. He just gave up. He gave up, and
Mm.
Lux just took it from there. So I feel like Lux edged the first, Twerk edged the second, and then Lux cleared the third. So
Mm.
Lux won.
Okay.
Overall, I like the battle. Overall, I like Twerk first round until his mic started fucking up with the imitation Lux, and then I was just yeah,
It was over.
yeah, it was over after that. That was a nutty.
The
Anything else you got to say on that?
uh I mean, prematurely, like I told you, I just thought that Lux was gonna have it, even though like Lux is a part of that smack that smack era more so. I didn't like personally. I didn't feel that certain generation of people's. I didn't feel like certain generations would go ahead and how you would say they would transition better onto the nowadays stages, but um, as far as like him and Mook, I thought that they were gonna be like probably honestly, I thought they was gonna be like the worst. But honestly, because even so now from even like the Smack eras, even Reed Dollars has been more like gotten more crowd. I ain't gonna say more crowd hype, but he has gotten more battles more so partaken than than those guys per se. But even with Reed, I feel like because what was his last battle against Surf more so, or who was it against?
I don't know what his last battle was, but that was his last noticeable battle when he battled Surf.
Yeah, so like that was his last like noticeable battle, and
Yeah.
Reed was a part of like the old like Reed like if you was to put Reed in like just to categorize Reed, you wouldn't put him as like top tier back in the day. You would have put him as mid tier.
Mm-hmm. He's still mid tier
So
now.
my thing is like this for a mid tier guy to sit up here and perform against high stakes, high volume of people, he actually showed out more than what it was supposed to be. People like Lux and Murder and Mook, they're supposed to clear. They're the final bosses. They are supposed to clear stuff. Any win you get off them is not easy. But the
Exactly.
sad part is, it feels like every Lux battle, it feels like somebody has a chance to beat this guy easily with just a round.
Right.
I'm not saying that they'll get the one round. No, like they got to come fully loaded all 3 rounds. But one round could change the whole trajectory of every battle. More so, that's how
That's
my
true.
personal take of that. More so, and when somebody battles 2025 or in the or just in the anything past the COVID era. More so.
Yo, what's good, Dark Skull? But yeah, man, that's literally how it is. But I still want to see Hitman go against the Smack
See
era.
y'all.
I still want to see Hitman go against Serious Jones. I still want to see Hitman go against Reed Dollars. I still want to see Hitman like we did with the Hitman list. I still want to see him battle all those people from the Smack era, like every last one of them. I don't care. I still want to see him battle everybody from the Smack era. And the thing about that is,
Uh,
Lux didn't change nothing. It
mm-mm.
just it took the fans to adapt to him. Like Lux didn't change shit. Like Lux ain't changed nothing. He's still the same person he was when he battled Calico. Like nothing changed
Yes, he
in Lux.
is. And that's my thing. He hasn't changed, which means the style and personnel is not going to change up too, nor the flow. And that's not nothing
Right.
wrong. It's just that,
It's
and
just some people wild.
what was in his era, what was in his era at that point. Us, because I think me and you grew up when Hitman Holla was coming out at that point,
Mhm.
or literally at that point, I think it was like probably like what you want to say, because Goods was Lions Dens. Like you had a whole bunch of people like more so at that time frame that were coming out. Like Arsenal was on a tear.
Mhm.
Conceited was on a tear, but he completely went to somewhere else more so. You
But
have
look,
like a
if you
whole different genre that
right,
like,
when we start
throughout
the
the
battle
course of
rap,
time, like they were mhm.
when we started getting into battle rap, it was too many motherfuckers. Like I felt like
It was a lot.
everybody was
It was a lot
on.
of cats, but predominantly who was going to have a good showing more so. Who was going to have some bars?
It was
Like
a
I'm
lot
not
of top
trying to say
tiers
that
when we got into battle rap.
huh?
I said it was a lot of top tiers when I got into battle rap.
There were a lot. There were a lot. Now there's not a lot.
Now it's not. It's not. It's
It's not a
definitely
lot.
it's not. It's
There's
like
not.
it's
There's
like
not a lot of battle rappers that you would consider top tier battlers at this point in day and age because it feels like anybody could like have a fall off just that fast. Like you wouldn't consider Charlie Clips a top tier. You consider him a legend more so because he's been in the game for a minute. I would personally. I don't know how anybody else would. We're talking about battle rap. Dark Skull. My bad. But yeah, he would be considered a legend. Ill Will could be considered top tier because he's been battling a long time. He's been battling a while now. And for me, it's not just on URL or if it's not on KOTD. If you could battle anywhere else and still gain like a main attraction or even like a what I'm trying to say here, a main event spot, you obviously are there. You are obviously there more so.
He got a main event
and like
spot.
I said, Ill Will is top tier depending on however and whatever league that you want to sit up here and categorize him is. He is top tier.
Right.
Because he's battled everywhere.
Hold on, my bad. Here, y'all.
You good, buddy? Yeah, man. Like, at some point.
I'm going to call you back.
Oh, man. But yeah, like, it will be top tier. Like, Calico at this point, depending on whoever looks or listens to him, he would be considered, damn, I would consider Calico damn near, I would consider him a legend, but he's still top tier.
Yeah, he top tier. You know, he top tier.
Oh yeah, battle rap Dark Side. My bad, man. But yeah, he top tier. There's a few more other people, but you know, it's the whatever, you know, floats whatever fandom's spectrum or their excitement.
Right.
But,
right. But you know, yeah, like at the end of the day, I just want to say this. I always think Lux is better than Mook because Mook had to adapt. Lux didn't. Niggas adapted to Lux. So
that's fair take. That's a fair take. Cause
personally, Lux is better than Mook. I will always think that. I don't give a fuck how many wins Mook got. I don't care how many W's Mook got. Like he had to adapt to this generation. Like Lux ain't adapt to nothing. He came in when he went against Calico and he stood that person. Like he stood that person. Like he never changed nothing.
He ain't changed his style or nothing. He stayed him.
He stayed the same the whole time. The only thing is with Lux is you know when he gonna rap and when he not gonna rap. If he come in with a whole bunch of shit, he come in with that circus act. Oh, he trying to tell y'all something. Y'all gotta listen more. But if he come in just regular shirt, regular nigga, like he was against Averb, like he was against Twerk, like he was against Rum Nitty, he come in like that, he about to start rapping to people. But if he come in with a story to tell and antics and shit like that, it's gonna be a little hard to really fuck with him.
Man.
So, but
yeah. I have a feeling, like I said, I have a feeling that well, Lux is gonna carry throughout this generation, but it's just a matter of who's gonna be the standard bearer once after these guys more so. Because like I feel like honestly, battle rap you could go for a minute because it's nothing but bars. Like old Solo and Swerve. Not Swerve. I mean, that's it. I'm about to say Swerve. I said Swerve. Swave 7. I meant to say. He another old head, but he been in the game for a minute though. He ain't never fall off like that.
They've been in the game for a hot minute, for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
Real rap, like Head Ice, like all them cats. They've been around for a minute. Real rap, like Head Ice, like
right.
All them cats. They've been around for a minute. Real rap, like Head Ice, like
right.
All them cats. They've been. Hey yo, what you got to do? On replay on another John?
Something like that.
Hey yo, like hey.
I tried to fucking I tried to cut the all right, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're all right. We in a jaw. But yeah. And another thing I'm gonna say before we about to go on talk about Survivor Series and the rumors that I heard. Hopefully those rumors are not true. This is what I'm gonna say.
What were the rumors?
At the end of the day, Tay Rock with 30 Lux. And he said it.
Well,
I give a fuck. I don't care if Tay Rock has never 30 nobody in his life. Actually, he have, because I can name 5 people that he 30. And Loaded Lux will be the 6th person that he 30. Whether it's a gentleman's 30 or clear 30, it's probably gonna be a gentleman's 30. But I don't see Lux beating Tay Rock in any way, shape, or form. Period.
yeah.
And Lux is a diva. And him going against Tay Rock, he going with that battle to be the biggest battle on the biggest stage. He going with all the crowd reaction. He going with 35, 10, 20,000 people there. This, that, and the third, all this extra shit. Like, I don't that's bad. That's bad for you. That's bad for Lux. Especially from the Tay Rock. So if he gonna put it, even if you put it in a small room, at the end of the day, all right, cool. Tay Rock technically never won the small room, but Lux, your rapping ability is like Daylight, and he went toe to toe with Daylight. So at the end of the day, I Tay Rock beat Lux. Now let's go on to the next
Next topic,
next topic, Survivor Series.
Survivor Series War Games. We
Yeah,
have War
Brock and
Games
War
approaching for
Game,
WWE
baby. Brock and War
officially next
Game.
week.
How you feel about Brock being in War Game?
Kind of not thrilled. Honestly, I'll be a real bias, more so for my opinion. I want my boy to come back. I'm not trying to be smart. It's not nothing against him. It ain't nothing that I don't personally like him. It's just I
He's
feel like,
money. He is money. I don't care what the fuck
yeah,
he's
he's
going
money.
through.
He's a draw.
He's money regardless of what he does. I'm not shocked about him coming back. I won't be shocked about him going back
He
to the UFC.
is. Listen, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. I hate the way how they built it up and set it up. If you were going to have him come back against Cena, because I get it, the first time y'all did it, y'all had him lose against Cena. I get it. But there was no purpose at all in Cena's last ride out, there was no purpose.
It wasn't.
Personally. Now, again, anybody else say, oh, you had to build the storyline up. He had to get him a first win back. You could get him a first win back against anybody. Personally.
That's true.
But the fact that y'all let him get it against Cena on his way on Cena's exit door out, it kind of didn't make sense because Brock's 47.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this man is to go out the door again. How much time do y'all really have him? Yeah, you say he's money. That is fine. But this goes back into my same original conversation. Where is your organic talent for the next couple years?
Building up. I'll tell you, man, they should switch rosters, man. Bring NXT to the top.
Bro, I'm for them bringing NXT. I'm for them bringing bring me Javon Evans. Bring me Trick Williams.
Right.
They will make a roster better. They will make a storyline better. But the fact that, bro, what are y'all doing with Carmelo? What have y'all done with Carmelo Hayes? What have they done with The Miz? Those are good storytellers.
True. Because
y'all just threw anybody out there. And the same thing with the Wyatt Six more so. But I'm not going to go ahead and get a bantering statement about WWE because it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm just kind of like, really okay, why is this the first things first? All right, Brock beating Cena, whatever. You could have did it a whole different way, whole different genre. You could have made make the match a back and forth or so. Don't make it so where Brock just squashed Cena. That was just what? That was what are we doing? But at the same time, the same take, yes, we do get him in the War Games finally. But bro, there was no substance to that. That was the most driest copy and paste Throw him in there and leave it alone.
That's how you feel about it?
That was the most driest thing you could have done. Bro, have him interact with Paul. We'll talk. Oh, I'm in a War Games match with them. There was no epic build up for that.
It wasn't.
There was none.
It really wasn't.
Like, there really was none whatsoever, bro. And what really made me mad was like, bro, you could have did a lot with Brock. Even if you don't want to have him talk, he can talk now. He been good at it for a while. He is funny. But y'all just don't put him in the storylines that just kind of like don't make sense.
Right. Right. So that's basically what the fuck they did. But at the end of the day, we knew he was coming. Like, I knew he was coming. I wasn't shocked by it. I knew it was going to be Brock. You understand what I'm saying? My surprise is Jimmy. Like, that's my surprise. That's what I'm shocked at. I'm shocked at Jimmy.
Bro, at the end of the day, like, I was really hoping to at least at some point,
because
like, don't get it twisted. I did want to see, like, I wanted to see Jimmy Uso on his own solo run.
I did too, bro. That's what I thought this was leading to, for real. Like, I thought this was leading to that, for real. Like, cause I did too. I thought that's what it was going to be or whatever.
The way they made everything, the way they had set up Slam, it looked like it could have leaned into it more so. I'm not going to hold you. Like, there are so many questions I have. It's like, what are we doing with Judgment Day?
Bro. This is my thing right now, right here at this moment. When John Cena won the Intercontinental title, I was like, boom. I thought this was the time for the Judgment Day to break up and have a little rivalry, and somehow, some way, Finn Balor kicks Dominic out of the Judgment Day. They go wherever they go, and another person coming there. Let's say Damian Priest end up coming back in that bitch. He ends up teaming up with JJ, you know.
JD McDonough.
Yeah, he ended up teaming up with
JD
McDonough. Yeah, they end up going for the tag team titles. They squash differences and shit like that, but they kept them going. Like, it's redundant now. Y'all had a chance to do a story with them when Dominic lost the title to John Cena, because the way they made Survivor Series look, it's supposed to be Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. That's who it's supposed to be against the team they're going against right now. That's why I'm like, where'd Jimmy Uso come from? I thought he was going solo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, where Jimmy Uso come from?
Y'all threw Jimmy in so many stories. Where does his story ends with him winning a singles championship?
Right. Like, where does he go?
I'm sorry. Y'all did it for Jay. That's cool. I'm glad y'all did it for Jay. When is Jimmy gonna get his shot? Because literally, if we go back a few years ago, remember when they had the Civil War bloodline, the bloodline Civil War?
Yeah.
So at that point, that should have went when Jimmy kicked Roman. That Jimmy go back to being Roman's bitch again. There was no point in whatsoever for him to going back to being his lackey again. For you to sit up here, for him to leave the group and to go kick Jimmy out and then screw his brother over, just for him to go back with them again. Where was the loophole? Where was the boomerang effect? Because it threw me off. for real, personally.
Yeah,
But it was
cause
just it's their storyline. I can't.
yeah, cause at that point, after Jimmy did that, he should have just gone solo. Like his excuse was perfect. Like I didn't do that for you, my guy. I did that so he won't turn it into you.
Bro,
They all should have went separate right then and there. But it is what it is. And they came back together. As soon as he lost, they would have came back together and then started over.
like what was the point?
Like at this right here was a perfect time. Like I don't get why Jimmy. Like the way you feel about Brock Lesnar, that's how I feel about Jimmy in this match.
How do you feel about Jimmy?
That's how I feel about Jimmy in this match. Because it should have been John Cena. Like Dominic should have been mad that he lost to John Cena to the point that the Judgment Day should have broke up. Like
And
it
don't,
should be Finn Balor versus Dominic at Survivor Series, and John Cena should have been here, not Jimmy.
bro, they had everything to a point. Cause even so now, like you even got it so where like again, I don't want to have the if you have it so like listen, the two frictions that don't coexist right now because once when Damian and Rhea left, it was like, all right, who is the standing pillar as the leader of the Judgment Day? Nobody knows. Nobody has ever known at this point because it was a group faction decisions.
Right,
Now with Dominic being the pitbull head that he is causing the most friction. Let him go on. I don't know how you would do it because right now they have a lot of stuff that they can set up for. Roxanne Perez is like right now being the leader. You can make Roxanne Perez leader of the Judgment Day, but you wouldn't even do that because um what's the babe? What's the other babe? Raquel Rodriguez. She's been there for a minute,
mm-hmm.
and you still got Liv coming back right now. You
Mm-hmm.
have a explosive storyline that you could turn to go anywhere. But again, I get where you gotta get to the spectrum. Where does everybody go from here? Because I don't know when Liv come back at this point. Roxanne
Right,
Perez just came on to the thing. She has
right,
shown out. She's a former women's tag team champion. She just
right,
came onto the roster at Royal Rumble.
right,
You have the most hype. She is with Raquel Rodriguez, who is, depending on how you look at her, pound for pound one of the strongest divas there. But at the same time, you can still build off of her for storyline reasons. Raquel's been there for a minute. JD, we know he's had some type of talent. He beat Sheamus. You can have him on some type of momentum run. Him and Finn don't like Dominic right now, bro. You can set
right.
this up for a lot.
Yes, for a lot. Like Dominic
I like I
going
said, I'm
on.
not the long
Right,
term story writer for WWE, but it's like y'all can go years with a lot of stuff for real. Depending on how
right.
y'all sit down and talk with each other.
But look though, you see how you saying all that legit. See how you saying all that? They could have did that right here, right now at Survivor Series. It should be Finn Balor versus Dominic at Survivor Series. The winner, the leader of
Bro, should
Judgment.
have when Dominic who hit the frog splash on to win the title, who hit the frog splash on? Because that was at Mania.
Damn.
Yeah, remember that? If he pinned Finn, you had the perfect storm.
Mm-hmm.
If memory served me correctly, if he pinned Finn, that is the perfect storm to weather. Cause bro, you have so much brewing with Finn Balor, the guy who won the first ever undisputed Universal Championship, who can't get a title match like that. But yet you got Dominic Mysterio, who just came on with Judgment Day not too long ago. It's getting all the shots, and I can't
Yeah.
run nothing.
Right. Even if it is mid card shots, they still shots. They still titles.
Bro, at the end of the day, Finn should be one of the most biggest problematic superstars that there is. The last time you had a major world championship title match against anybody,
Was against Seth Rollins.
man, who was that?
Seth Rollins. They went at it for 3.5 months. This is when he first joined the Judgment Day. Right after he got rid of Edge.
I do remember that because that was when Finn was definitely obsessive over that. Because it was like, because everything that they've written off for Finn's story it's like you can add so much layers to that. Like you can make this guy really be like the literal biggest. Like, bro, why haven't we seen a demon in so long?
Because the demon not coming back because they don't got no way to put him in the story. And in their mind, they think the demon should come out like let's say if he have a rivalry with somebody, whether he's a win or lose the rivalry, he should always come out in the last match. And they wanted him to have so many rivalry with people. And Finn Balor was like, nah, the demon don't work like that. The demon come out on special occasions. The demon come out on serious special occasions. You're not going to put me in a rivalry with this guy, and a rivalry with this guy, then a rivalry with this guy, and then the demon come out. We don't know if he win or lose. Like the demon is special to me. We're not going to do that. And they tried to put it in the story, and then WWE just got rid of it altogether. That's why he still stayed on the Judgment Day because they don't like what the fuck. That's what
Because they ruined it. They ruined the lore of it. Like
That's
they
what
really ruined the lore. Like, but bro, they ruined the lore of that when he lost to Roman, and you never got an explanation off of that, John, bro.
Bro, no, they lost. No, it's when he lost the edge. It's when he lost the edge, bro.
No, bro. Well, he never played the role of the demon ever since then.
He did play the role of a demon against Edge.
He didn't win.
Yeah, he did. When I think they was at WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell.
For real? I thought he just came out regular Finn.
Nah, that was their first 3 matches. Because you gotta remember, he did something because Edge was trying to force the demon out of him. But that's really what it was. Like Edge was trying to force the demon out. So Edge going to his brood mode, that didn't work. And then he got a little help here and there from certain people, and then this, that, the third. And then long story short, he challenged him, and it was a Hell in a Cell match. He was like, and he said something about his demons, and then he accepted the match.
That's crazy. I didn't even know. I really did. Well, I think at that point I started like I didn't really follow because when Edge was on that ride out, I really kind of like did. Honestly, when Edge came back after the neck, I think I didn't really like look too much at him until what was it? Him and Randy. More so at that point.
I looked at his whole return because he was in the way of what people thought was going to be the lousy title reign ever. And I told you, people don't listen to me. I told you this title reign gonna be great as shit. And then everybody started sucking his dick at the end of the day. So, at the end of the day, break all that shit. Like they did it. They did that shit. That long ass title reign. They did that shit with Roman. They turned him into every bad guy you ever known in the WWE period.
Yeah.
They did, man. Period. That nigga was the authority. That nigga was the corporation. They did that shit, man. They did that shit. They did that shit. But anyway, who you got winning?
Which match?
The War Game match. The only match we talk about.
Honestly, because it would make it. Here's the thing. I can see it making sense for the Vision to win.
I can too. I could see that shit too.
Because there's going to be a lot of implementations coming in. It's like, I feel like it draws more heat to the villains more so because now it's like now they got to catch up. And then, like I said, they're already down. Seth is gone for whatever the time frame was.
It's 6 months. He'll be back in the middle of next year.
Wow. That's right. I do remember they did. They had an I Quit match at Extreme Rules. That's right. You right. That was the last time the Demon. And you know what? Edge did wanted him to win.
Yeah, Edge wanted him to win.
And they changed it up at the last minute.
Yes, they did. That was the last time you seen the demon. It wasn't fucking
That's
with that
crazy
shit.
work, bro.
He said he put too much
I
work
thought
in
it
that
was a
shit.
longer stint that
He
we
put
had that we didn't see the
he
demon.
told WWE, listen, I put too much work in this character for y'all to fuck it up. That's what he told him. That's what I heard.
Got you.
That's what the fuck I
Got
heard.
you. I mean, look, end of the day, he did build that character up because that was a lore.
It
That was
was.
really a lore. Like
That was an
it was supposed to
automatic
be like how
win for him. Like that was an automatic win for Finn Balor. Automatic win. The only person he understood losing to was Roman Reigns. That was the only person he understood losing to until they cut him off. Because they wasn't supposed to cut him off, but then they ended up cutting him off.
crazy work, yo.
Because he was supposed to like after he did the after they did the match of Crown Jewels, he was supposed to go back into a rivalry with Roman Reigns, like leading up to Survivor Series, because that match was still playing with him and Brock Lesnar.
Got you.
That was supposed to be in a rivalry. They cut that shit right off. They cut that shit short. With no explanation, nothing.
Yo.
They cut that shit short. They cut it short. And what made it mad was what made it fucked up was I'm gonna say this. After the triple threat match at WrestleMania with Roman, Edge, and Daniel Bryan, they had a chance to give Cesaro one of the greatest rivalries ever with Roman Reigns, and they killed that shit.
That was one of the biggest fumble opportunities that y'all could have had. And bro, they have tried to erase this man from all history because Cesaro was and always was that good of a wrestler. Regardless if you're going to say Mike's skills were never there, cool.
Cool.
Listen, there's a bunch of people to where they never had Mike skills, but they can sell you the story. And that's all you need is to sell you the product at that point, more so. The fact that we didn't see anything further with Cesaro after that because his contract was up. That was bull.
That was crazy to me. Like I really thought they was gonna do the same thing with him that they did with Daniel Bryan. Because everybody knows Cesaro was leaving. Just like everybody knew Daniel Bryan was leaving. Like the longer Daniel Bryan was there, it was like, oh shit, he gonna leave? Oh snap, he gonna leave after this match. Oh, he gonna leave after this match. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just kept coming back and coming back. So it was just like, yeah, man. Like I thought they was gonna do something like that with it. And he did.
Nah, bro.
That was a herpes.
Yeah.
And then he had a team on the low. Like he had a team with him on the low. Kevin Owens was still there, and Daniel Bryan didn't even leave yet. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't leave until 2 weeks. Until 2 weeks after WrestleMania. That's when he left.
Man, bro.
That was leading up to the next pay-per-view. WrestleMania
Was that Backlash for you?
WrestleMania Backlash, yep.
Because didn't Daniel get one more shot at the belt, or was that it?
The week before the pay-per-view week. Because he was there the week after WrestleMania. And that's when Roman Reigns gave him the challenge. And then next week, it was for the title.
I knew at one point that there was a title versus career match so between Daniel and Roman.
But he just told him to leave SmackDown. And when people was talking about rumors, he was going to Raw. but then he ended up showing his ass on eight on eight on eight on eight.
AEW.
Yeah. And he was like, surprise, American Dragon. Brian
Man,
King.
at the end of the day, bruh, shoot, they should have definitely had a whole lot more um intricate storylines to go ahead and keep superstars heavily involved, and at least know when to tone up and tone down at some point, yo.
Right, right. I think they're tuning up people that don't need to be tuned up, and they're the people that they didn't tune up yet. They telling them to give them a
They're
reason.
lost.
Yeah, because they're not giving
They
them a
lost.
reason. My thing is, you're not tuning them up for them to give you a reason. Like you have people that's already tuned up. Oh, they already tuned. We gonna work with them. But that's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works. Like, how you going to compete?
Mm-mm.
How they going to compete with a guy that could just stand in the ring and say 2 words and walk out? Roman Reigns. Like, how they supposed to compete with that? Like, his 2 minutes is 20 minutes of there. Like, what the fuck? Like, this man had more returns than Edge. Like, it's crazy. And he get a
Yeah.
pop every time. And these ain't even returns. They need to stop calling returns because this is his schedule. Like, this is literally his schedule now. Like, these ain't
They
returns.
say
This
return to build the hype up. I think I realize now over the years the returns is more so just to hype everything up so people be more intrigued to see them.
right. Like, the returns are dumb. Cut it out. These ain't returns. This is a schedule. We found that y'all should have figured that out already. Like, this is scheduled. The nigga's gonna pop up when he pop up when he pop up. We already got it. Right? He's doing too much right now. Like, he's literally doing too much right now. Nigga making movies, doing cameos, doing commercials, this, that, and third. Like, he's literally doing what he was doing. He's still doing the same shit he was doing when he was champion. He's just low key with it. That's why this nigga is just just popping up, looking like he doing what he want, but he's really not doing what he want. He's still doing the same shit. The shit ain't changed for Roman, people. It ain't changed. He just ain't the champion. That's why it's not on him. It's none of y'all business when he's not the champion. When he's the champion, it become y'all business. Since he's not the champion, it's none of y'all business. So call him returns all you want to, but he's not the champion. That's why it's not your business right now. Leave him alone. But I feel like these are the rumors that I heard before I'm gonna give you a clear winner. So I think, but these are the rumors I heard. I heard that Sons will have John Cena is going to win his match against Dominic Mysterio because he agreed to if they don't change it at the last minute. You know, John Cena is known to say that he just
Yeah.
but if they don't change it at the last minute, it is known that he's gonna drop it to the winner of the tournament of his last match,
Yeah.
which should have been Sheamus. But at this point, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Man.
And the person that's supposed to be replaced as Sheamus is supposed to be the Miz. So I'm like, okay,
That's fair.
how this nigga get 2 chances just to lose? He gonna replace somebody else and lose again? Come on now. Like, for this point on, just because they did some dumb shit like this, I think Zack Ryder should start a rivalry with LA Knight and turn it into a tag team. At this point,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Like,
how many times has WWE pulled that out? The greatest rivals be the best tag teams.
right. Like, and turn that shit into a tag team. Like, give us that. Give us that. We need that. We need that. And why people keep comparing LA Knight to fucking The Rock and Stone Cold. He reminds me of Mr. Kennedy. Am I the only one that think that this motherfucker reminds me of Mr. Kennedy? Like I don't know what it is about him, but he give me a Mr. Kennedy vibe, a Mr. Anderson vibe. No matter what, whether he got the assholes or the whatever you want to call the other people from Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's what he sound like. That's what he sound like to me. Like,
Nah. I think his cadency is catchy. To be honest, it's nothing against who's his face. It's nothing against Mr. Kennedy. It's just Mr. Kennedy was good for where he was at. They never capitalized on the opportunity at the time and where he was.
Right. But man,
And
Kennedy vibe. Whether upgrade, downgrade, whatever grade you want to give him, Mr. Kennedy vibe. That's what LA Knight gives me.
Mr. Kennedy was good. I'm not going to say that Mr. Kennedy wasn't good. It's just the fact that it took for him to go to TNA to finally be a world champion when he defeated 7 world champions in 2 years in WWE, which didn't make sense.
Right. Oh, damn. I forgot all about that match.
See how you quickly just said that? You forgot all about it because it's not that memorable.
It's not.
It's just the truth. Like, we're going to sit up here, like, for superstars that had that high rise to fame and had the road to get there. That's cool. You got to still keep them on a trending path. And then guess what? When you got other hot talent, like, let me use a perfect example, per se. Who was a hot superstar during I think that was a 2012, okay? 2012. Remember this, okay? I want to always remember this. How about this? Ryback.
Okay.
How much hype was around Bull at that time frame? More so. Just keep in mind, he's the hype train. I'm gonna give you to somebody's consistency in a minute. I'm just gonna ask you that question. That's all.
Big. It was big.
He had so much hype. He never had a mid-card championship. He never had a tag team championship. But the Bull had a championship match within a short time frame of him being there.
Sure.
Wait, Kofi was on the roster still. Wait, Kofi Kingston was on the roster at that point still, right?
Yeah.
New Day wasn't formed. You see where I'm getting at?
New Day was? Wait, was it?
New Day wasn't formed at that time. New Day didn't form until 2016.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, I said Kofi Kingston was on the roster, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Yante?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying that now with that, right? Mm-hmm. The hype got a faster push than the person that actually was putting the in. And Kofi was there since 2008.
Yes, he was.
Kofi had the hype when he had the rivalry with Orton in 2009.
Yep.
I'm glad you're my brother and you understand. It's just like, bro, what are we doing? Like, what?
Like
you had the bald head skinhead.
I get it.
But like, just saying, you had the bald headed skinhead overshadow the guy with dreads that was putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
And Skip Sheffield wasn't on the roster for that long, and he wasn't a wrestler, period. So that's the part. Kofi was already in ECW in 2008. I say he debuted on the roster in 2008. He was already a singles champion at that point.
Yes, he was.
Just saying, though, bro. You had so many superstars. You had Wade Barrett at that point. You have had so many opportunities.
But it is what it is. And if they're going to go with the rumors that they said about War Games, something going to happen to Jimmy and John Cena going to take his place, etc., etc. If they go with that, I got Team Punk. I think Team Punk gonna win.
You think Punk gonna win?
I think Team Punk gonna win. I got Team Punk winning. I got Jay Uso going on his winning streak. And I got Team Punk winning. Even though I'm seeing the win because they make Brock Lesnar look good and they got more money coming in the bait. And I know Brock Lesnar probably gonna be the last person to go in there, which is gonna be corny. He should be the first person to go in there.
Yeah.
Because I think he should be the first person to go in there because he's a beast that cannot be caged. That's what I think. And you know, the longer
all
the more
fair taking points. Here's all fair taking points because Brock's not going to get tired.
Right.
Brock's not going to get tired.
Right. And then on top of that, look. The longer Brock wrestles, the more he sells. Like the more he
that is
sells.
true.
He won't wrestle like he's tired, but if he get hit with like that big move, like damn, he is tired. Like yeah. Like the longer the match is with Brock, the more he sells. He just wrestle like ain't shit hurting him, but he sells the longer the match goes.
Yeah.
So I think Brock should be the first person in there. Like that's what I think. Like he should dominate, like what he did at the Royal Rumble. Remember he was WWE champion, came out number 1.
He opened up everything.
Yeah, he should do that. Like he should do that. Like real rap, he should just walk up in there and do that shit, bro. He should be the last one to come out. Walk right up in that motherfucker. Like, what are you do? Paul Heyman be like, what are you doing? This isn't what we planned. And then walk in with a smile on his face. With a smile on his face, just waiting. Like, who he going to get? Who coming? Just waiting for somebody. Like that's why I thought John Cena was going to be on there. That's why all those champions were going to be on there because Brock Lesnar was going to start shit off. He's like, yeah, which champion coming? I want a champion. Like that's how look at it. You got to be a champion to start with me. Like if Jay Uso went down there and stop him, he'd be like, I want a champion. Give me a champion.
It'll make it even more funnier because the fact that a lot of this is overshadowing Cody too.
Yeah, like I want a champion. Like a champion should come down there. I want a champion. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes.
And you know what makes it so poetic with all that as we're talking right now? Cody was the last person that beat Brock.
He was.
I had to remind myself that.
He was. And then have them started off. Whew. Long as Brock started off, like Brock should not be caged. Brock should not be in that cage. I'm a beast. I unleash. I'm not caging and waiting. I'm going straight down to it. I'm going in the ring. They're going to see me in that ring. It's up to you. Make a decision. I got all day.
Man. Listen, bro. There's
a lot deeper. But at the end of the day, I'm going with Team Punk. Fuck it. Punk just got
Team Punk. I'll go with Team Vision.
Everybody are fresh champions at the end of the day. That's if John Cena going to be in there or not. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? If John Cena is going to be in there, that's lit. If not, it is what it is. But these are fresh champions at the end of the day. Come on now. And they already work together. They already proved that they can work together. It is what it is.
All right. Well, if that's the case, we're off the women's and men. We're on to the women's war game match too.
I want to say Team Nia Jax so bad.
Huh?
I want to say Team Nia Jax so bad.
I want them to win because I want Nia to sit on me.
Huh?
I want Nia Jax to annihilate me.
Yo.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro,
I'm just saying. I'll take the move.
Look. I'm right there with you. Take now.
I'm with team. I'm with team Nia Jax. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not.
I want to see
I
Nia
would
Jackson.
love. Here's the thing, because I would love. I gotten tired. I don't know if I said this on any other live we had hit. I'm tired of. I'm tired of seeing Alexa Bliss not by herself.
Okay.
That's to sum it up. I want to see her and Charlotte not together more so at this point. It was okay at first. It was funny at first. It got stale very fast.
It did.
Charlotte
Yeah,
has never been the type for me to share the limelight with nobody. She is the limelight more so.
this is true. But there's too much going on, man. Like, if my thing is, this is my thing. If my thing is, if Charlotte's still gonna be on the roster, she's gonna be a singles competitor. I think she should go back to NXT. She should go be the
Why
NXT
NXT?
woman, be the NXT Women's Champion.
What for? I know you. I think we briefly talked about that last live and every other day. You said you want her to build it up, but you had a lot of people build it up. Honestly, if you really wanted to, personally,
It's not
me,
even that.
I'll say throw Becky on NXT.
Nah, leave Becky where she at. Cause here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair, and she looks good with
Yeah,
a single title. So if we gonna have like NXT be like what ECW used to be, you understand what I'm saying? Like we need someone like Charlotte to like, yo, this Hollywood up here. Like the brand,
yeah,
the
but
name,
then
that's
I feel like
Hollywood
you'll
up
take
here.
away from the roster. But then I feel like also too, you'll feel like you'll take away. Charlotte is such a big game, like a big game changer. Like I don't feel like you need that big of a name on that type of roster. Like personally, and that's what I'm saying. I don't mind the idea. You could have used somebody else. You could have
Nah,
used
Charlotte,
Bayley. You could have
and
used Becky.
that makes Charlotte perfect. See, if you use Bailey, Bailey already seemed like the dark horse out of the four. Like they said it multiple times. Like Bailey is a hit or miss. Charlotte is a guarantee. That's a guarantee. Beating Charlotte Flair, that's a guarantee. Like you get what I'm saying? So
I get you. Like,
even if they don't take even if she becomes the NXT Women's Champion again, and like these people that go against her and win, lose, or draw or whatever. Like let's say if they lose and they just magically go to the main roster because Charlotte is teaching them, as still being Charlotte at the end of the day. Like nothing changes about her. You understand what I'm saying? Like she now has a kingdom to herself, and it is the NXT brand. Like she now runs this brand. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody bigger than her and blah blah. This is her brand. Making her like that. It don't even matter if the people that she defend the title against will lose or draw. Have a great rivalry with her. Have a great wax with her. Like treat her like she is what she is. Like treat her like a Flair. Like if you was a guy going against Ric Flair right now, whether you have a 15-minute match or a 30-minute match with her, win, lose, or draw, you just want to get Ric Flair at the end of the day. Like you,
you gotta
you,
get Charlotte Flair. Remember, her
yeah,
name carries her own name.
right, Charlotte Flair. So it's just like that. Like you just want to get Charlotte Flair at the end of the day. You just y'all broke it down until she get tired of being champion, and then she be like and pick who she want to lose the title to, but still stay on that roster. Like let's say if the person she lost the title to, right, hold the title for like 5 months, and she take the title back and they go to the main roster. You know, shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it would be like how what AJ Styles said about SmackDown. It would be the house she built. So at the end of the day, if she want to take a break, she chooses to take a break. Like if she want to come back and take the title, she can take the title. Like at the end of the day, it would be that type of ball game. So it won't be like how it looked when she was on the main roster. It was like, oh, every time she come back or a new champion, da da da, some bullshit, da 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 da. They can't say much about her being in NXT. But at the end of the day, she's helping these people. Like she wasn't helping nobody when she was. on the main roster. You understand what I'm saying? Like she wasn't helping nobody, in my opinion. Like when she became that, she wasn't helping nobody. You understand? Like it was just like the same people. Like she was going against the same people. Like it was really what it was. Like
The only people she repeatedly went up against, literally, if you thought about it, she went up against Asuka, she went up against Becky, she went up against Sasha, she went up against
right,
Bailey.
right.
But it's like you
But the
don't
only
have
time,
nobody else that's like build up after that point.
see,
Because after
the
that, you
only
have Rhea Ripley, but their rivalry started like that COVID era, though.
right. Look, and speaking of the COVID era, that's when she was champion in the COVID era. That's when it was new people. Like new people was coming up. She had new challenges. She could work with people. Like she could be like that in NXT. That's what I'm saying. Because right now it's like she win the title right now. It's like, oh, it's just another day in the office. Who cares? She won the NXT title and she built up a lot of people. We in here. Now we know we creating stars and non-stars and this, that, and the third and big stars and you creating bad stars or this person got it, this person got it. Because right now Charlotte has influence. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. She has influence. Like she could talk to Stephanie McMahon. You understand what I'm saying? She has influence at the end of the day. Like she can help Stephanie make a whole new divas brand of divas. You understand what I'm saying? Like we could get a second Revolution pay per view. We ain't had that one in years. We only had two of those bitches,
Oh, what Women's Evolution? Do we had that?
huh? We did?
I think no.
No, we didn't.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we did. I know it was last year because that's how Naomi. I think did Naomi win it there or did she get?
I gotta look it up.
Can't really remember.
Yeah, yeah, but we can make that. Like Charlotte could do that. Her being in NXT, she could do that. She could take all the breaks she wants. She could go in there, kick ass, and leave. Like she could do what I think she could do what she wants. Like, the way Roman Reigns is now, she could be that in NXT. That's what I think. She could be the Roman Reigns of NXT. Charlotte Flair, Queen.
I probably wouldn't mind, but
Kaiju number 8. But I got Team Punk at the end of the day. Team Punk.
Team Punk and you said Team Punk, and then what was the other matchups that was also on there? Because we only
I
know
got
about a few.
Team Nia Jackson. That's the team I'm voting for. I don't know about those other matches. War games. That's what we talking about. And I got John Cena.
Okay.
John Cena winning. And Kaiju number 8, baby.
Okay. Yeah, I can see Cena. So go ahead. My bad.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. You about to pick the winners. Go ahead, pick your winner. My bad.
I mean, because they don't have too many like matchups already on here. Because like it's literally just the key matchups real quick, and then just John Cena versus Dom. I can see Dom winning.
I can too, but I got John Cena.
Okay, I didn't know they was having this at all either.
What?
They're talking about having another matchup more so, and add another matchup.
I just realized how dark my shit was. You couldn't even see me no more. God damn. I disappeared on you.
Black as hell. They were thinking about having Ilya Dragunov defending the United States Championship more so.
Throw in match. I can see that.
Which wait, you know what I just now realized? Where is AJ Styles and Ray Phoenix at?
I have no idea. But been on this topic too long.
Let's go to talk about anime now, man.
Kaiju number 8, baby.
That you finally saw now.
Why he snapped like that?
I still don't care, bro. That joint was.
My man had a.
That joint was Liddy, wasn't it?
My man had a theme song for every transformation. Every time he about to transform, that man had a theme song. Stop playing with him.
Yo. Nah, that was a good actual series. That's one I like I said, I gotta actually like read the manga on and everything. But it was actually, like I said, a really good series.
I don't like how that ended. That was corny.
Which ended? You smell how it ended?
Yeah. They could have gave us the next episode. We could have seen them fight.
They had to save that. They had to save that for a whole new season, bro. They can't give you too much.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the thing about anime. They can give you a little. They can't give you a lot. Even though for the anime that it is, it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. For that, I'll wait for the sequel for more so.
Listen. Don't vice captains ain't nothing to fuck with. Oh yeah, went out like a champ.
Bro, the captains themselves
ain't nothing to fuck with. We didn't see all the captains at it. We just seen a couple of them. We only seen like 5 of
them. Oh my God, what's bull with the pink hair? I forgot his name. We were just huh?
You talking about the vice captain of the 3rd division?
No, come on, the captain of the 1st division.
Oh, damn. I forgot his name already.
Boy, he the geek. He the truth.
That boy funny as shit. Just funny as fuck.
Hey, yo.
Whole entire time, he about it. That nigga got a sword. That nigga got a gun sword. Stop playing with him. That gun sword crazy.
Yeah, he ain't nothing to play with.
Ain't nothing to play with. That gun sword crazy.
And the sad part is, I would love to see the vice captain of the 3rd division. And because you said you seen all the Jones. You said you seen all the episodes of even season 2, right?
Yeah.
So you seen where the set? Hold on. So you seen when the vice captain of the 3rd division gets his suit, right?
Hell yeah.
Bro, I would love to see him and the first captain of the 1st division go at it.
He gonna see too much, man. That now look. I wouldn't want him to wear. I wouldn't want the vice captain of the 3rd division to wear the kaiju armor. If he doesn't wear the kaiju armor, he have a better chance.
No, he had the kaiju armor, bro. That is a fight.
Yeah, it's a fight though. But how you gonna touch the 1st?
Bro,
he ain't gonna touch my man.
One split second because they both use. One thing you gotta remember: the vice captain of the 3rd, he's gonna have 2 dual blades. So at the same time, he had the tail on the back side of him at that point.
True. But at the end of the day, you gotta remember
the only thing the 1st division
gun sword got a blade at the end and the front.
Yes, it does.
Like
so at the same time, they're still going. But at the same time, if you still think if Bull has the kaiju suit on, bro, that gives you a 3rd appendage. That's a tail now.
It does. It is. But
so Bull has.
But he gonna see that shit though.
That's okay. You gotta still predict and move fast enough though.
Nah,
just because you're able to predict and see the future doesn't mean you're going to be able to still stop.
But he can keep up with him though.
You're going to keep up, but guess what? At some point, if somebody changes up their flaw, and if somebody changes up the way they're going to swing or do something, you're not going to know how to counteract that.
Kid, look. The only look. See that's where I gotta see him fight. How you say it? How you say Ichiguri? How you say his name?
In character.
Yeah. Now you gotta fight Kaiju number 8 because you gotta remember Kaiju number 8 fought the vice captain of the third division at 92%.
92%. 92%. You're right.
So can Kaiju number 8 stand up to 98%? You could barely
That's the
stand up
thing.
to
Your
92%.
battle limit. That's the thing. That's his only battle limiter. 92% is that vice captain of the third division squad. That's his limiter. 98 is the one that's leading on the first division. That's the difference between their power gaps.
I don't know, but Kaiju. That's hard to tell, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Because at the end of the day, I know they know how each other fight at the end of the day. So it's going to be hard for the both of them.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It will be an interesting joint. I just know what. I can't wait for season 3.
Yeah, it will be an interesting draw. Because he could dodge those bullets and he could block those bullets. And he could see those bullets. And his hand-to-hand combat crazy. So it's the first. The first can do with the captain of the third and the vice captain can do. The first captain can do all that. The captain of the first squad can do all that shit. He can literally do all that shit and shoot from the distance she can shoot from, especially with those eyes. So it's like, especially with those eyes. It'll be interesting. It'll be real interesting. The old head. The fucking leader of everybody, yo, he snapped.
He the truth. But I still say Babe got it easy though.
He a brawler for real.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. The one thing I can say about the captain about the whole division, that man don't got no problem getting his hands dirty. But he still almost checked out though. But I would love to see him against. I would love to see him against when he was young. State right then and there. He was like younger when his daughter was like young as shit. So because then you could have really seen him box.
Oh man, that Kaiju wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have went for that third one.
I don't think number 8 would have made it.
Yeah, number 9.
Oh, number 9 would have got cooked.
Yeah,
number 9 would have got cooked.
Oh, he would have got cooked. Number 9 would have.
Number 9 is like all the anime villains I've ever seen. Number 9 has probably be like the most dastardly strategic villain that there is so far, and not even like it's just out of a sudden type of way. Not like, oh, you been like this. No, it's like, oh snap, hold on, you a kaiju. You ain't supposed to be this smart.
Right. But dang, that old head was like, he was like, damn, my God, old. When you realize
one more
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, one thing for certain, I don't got it no more. First of all, you fighting. For you to say you gotten old and you pushing these kaijus to their strongest form, and you got the nerve to say that you got old. You got old,
bro. That's telling you that if he was younger, he would have knocked the dust off them.
Yo, the dust off those niggas, man. First of all, you give up the aura of the second kaiju, the one that killed your wife and
number
killed
2 kaiju,
200 people, and 5 captains. That's the aura you give off. You scare the shit out of these kaiju. And you gotta say you got old. It's like, damn. You put Kaiju number 8 to his limit. The nigga almost went berserk, and he still stood up to this nigga. Half dead. Fuck you. One arm. He snapped with that one arm.
Did not care.
He snapped with that one arm. Hey, yo. He snapped with that one arm.
Yeah, he
And then
did.
the last two punches, unconscious, still thinking he going for a third, just standing there. Thinking he warming up the third punch to take him the fuck out. He's just standing there,
He
unconscious,
failed to realize.
dead,
Unconscious.
still trying. Nigga was unconscious, and he was, yo, that shit was crazy. He was unconscious, still talking, like saying like one more punch, I'm gonna kill him. Like what, my nigga?
Only thing I can say, he went out like a G. He ain't went out like no sucker though.
Yo, he went out like a G. That nigga, he tore away half of his body. First of all, what the fucking guy said, he triple guard himself.
The output.
Triple guarded himself. Just for one. That nigga was like a second one? Hold up.
He wasn't ready.
You're a human. You're gonna kill yourself. This ain't gonna fly.
Oh, I wasn't ready for this.
Yo.
That's the one thing I can say about number 9. He is definitely smart and knows when to retreat.
Yo,
That's the only thing I can say about Bull.
Number 9 showed off. Basically, it's crazy because I feel like her parents died by their own weakness. Like her mom died to a strong one. Her dad died to an intelligent one. Like so no
That's
reason.
what happened.
So that's why I wanted her
So
mom.
hold on. So you caught up. So hold on. So you caught up after they got done all their training, right? So you seen the kaiju that she had, that the daughter had to face and had to end up facing next, right?
The daughter. You talking about her armor?
You ain't see who the daughter had to end up facing?
Oh, the one that looked like her?
The one that killed her mom.
Yeah, the one that looked like her, yeah. Yep.
Bro, that's the same Titan that killed her mom.
Oh, for real?
Dead ass.
Damn.
So what I mean, like, this series is about to turn up even more. It's going to turn up.
Yeah, but she couldn't get one hit off of her.
You can't get one hit off her, but that's okay. You still got an epic build-up because we already know where we at with the climate of anime, bro. You know they about to turn up and show a whole nother level.
Yeah. That's true. That's most definitely true.
Like, you know we about to get on second gear of a whole nother. We ain't seen Kaiju number 8 transform, the struggle to transform. Now we see our suits.
Snapping. First of all, they were snapping before.
Bro, we are about to get a different.
That's about to pop off. Pop off in this motherfucker. I just want to know what the fucking what her dad had planned. Like I want to know what the fuck they got in that secret lab and shit.
All the kaiju they defeated, they took them, broke them down. You see what they did in number 10?
Yeah.
You see what they did in number 2? They did the same thing in number 1. They want to do the same thing because they know they want to keep more and more kaiju appearing.
Oh, they turning them into more weapons and shit.
Because more Because again, let's say in the hypothetical, like in a day's time, you had a highly intelligent animal. You know what they always said about highly intelligent beings more so?
Mm-hmm.
The violence is more higher rate than something that's not intelligent.
Right.
Because they get off on it. I don't know if you was ever familiar. You ever see Jurassic Park, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom?
I don't remember none of the Jurassic Park, so I didn't keep up with that shit.
All right. To basically sum it up, they had made Dominus and the Indoraptor, so it was a hybrid made. The thing was so smart; it could have easily killed everybody in the movie, but it played around so much because it loves the intense. It loves to see its victims squirm.
Damn.
Any animal that has any high form of anything that has a high form of intelligence is normally is a high sadistic level of violence.
That shit sound like Ultron. That's what the fucking sound like. That shit sound like Ultron.
It wasn't no Ultron because that
Oh my god, that's a lot of Jurassic Park. That's a lot of Jurassic Park that need to be watched. What is like 10 of those bitches?
I think it's about like so Jurassic Park, Lost World, the third one, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and Rebirth. So it's 7 technically.
Okay. Alright. Alright. I can do with that. I can see what's going on with that shit. Alright, man. I can't wait
It's
for
7 of them.
that shit
So
to come out. I don't know when that shit gonna come out, but it needs to come the fuck out.
shoot. No, we got a lot of anime to look forward to because I think, and also in more time, I think through I think Twitter or Threads more so. No lie, no mistake, bro. They're about to have like the redo of all the animes, of all the new series coming out soon this year.
Yeah. Next year. Coming out.
No, this year. I think I think you might be right. I think it might be a thing of next year more so.
Closer towards the summer. They're gonna start coming out. Like a couple are gonna come out before the summer, but once the summer that shit gonna go crazy. So yippers.
But yeah, we definitely going to be in tune. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kaiju number 8 season is going to be coming out within the next few as well. Let me see. Let me check again. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know that.
What happened?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is probably a whole nother topic. We're going to do on a whole nother segment. You ever seen that My Hero movies?
I seen one of them.
Which one was that?
Which one when him and Bakugo teamed up had the power for all for one.
All right. So
One
that was the
for
second one. I knew that was exactly what you're talking about. But no, the very first one was when Midoriya was visiting with what was Bull's name? All Might. He was visiting with All Might at the USA more so, and legitimately they made the movie canon.
so it's legit.
So it's legit there. All the My Hero movies, from what I'm just looking at now, because of the last episode I just saw that just dropped and aired just this past yesterday or Saturday, one of the official first movies are canon.
Bet.
So that's what kind of like tripped me. I'm like, oh, because I kept looking at the scene because I seen all the My Heroes. I'm caught up to date. I think bro. You gotta. Is that one you catch up? You catch up on that yet?
No.
Catch up on that. That's another one you gotta catch, bro. That's your lit. That's your lit. I ain't gonna.
I'm right after Toruko, because right now I'm about to finish this off. I got a long way to go, but I'm on episode 60, and I think it's like
'Got you.
100 more episodes after that. So after I'm done with this, after I'm done with Toruko, catch up on all that other shit. Then once One Piece go on break, I'm gonna catch up on One Piece too as soon as they go on break. So, all right, dog. I gave you enough.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, this is today's episode. We're gonna have more episodes dropping for everybody, more content. And you'll be seeing this on the Fred and Jerry page. Also, subscribe, like, share, comment.
And subscribe to Jerry 200. I'm trying to go live in the
Subscribe
day.
today.
Subscribe today, Jerry 200. All day, every day. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you for joining into the Fred and Jerry project. And for the 3 thumbs up, whoever did that.
We thank y'all. Be tuned in for our more content and take it easy, guys.
Take it easy.